What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Juice Weston, and I'm back with another video. And this time, I purposely waited to talk about this subject. I purposely waited to even uh, address the situation um, due to the hype. Everything's about hype nowadays. Whatever's whatever's trending, everybody talks about for a few days, and then after that, it's on to the next subject or on to the next whatever. But this is the whole Save Our Girls campaign, um, and the whole Save Our Girls situation. Uh, as you guys have heard, I'm pretty sure by now, if you've been on social media, if you've been anywhere on the internet, recently, Washington D.C. been under a lot of turmoil. Um, a recent discovery has came about of a large number of missing women in the DC area. And I have a few different viewpoints and a few different concerns about this situation. Um, it's one of those it's one of those very sensitive subjects, especially due to the fact that I have family in DC. The majority of my family actually lives in DC. Um, but nonetheless, besides that point, is a lot of missing girls. Um, had really has had it all came in like a week's span. That simple thing really brought the main attention. Uh, a few girls went missing in 1 week, and authorities, I mean not authorities, social media hopped on it because I guess it grew. It grew to I guess about 10 girls in like 2 weeks, and then on and on to maybe like 24 girls. Um, but it's very tragic. I can imagine losing a family member in that way. But what I don't understand is just to go on a social media rant or just to touch on such social media coverage of it coverage of it. I'm seeing two binary things that they're the same thing, but they're a lot different. First, you have those people who are adamantly concerned with the young girls. Um, it's very, like I said, it's very tragic. So it's very sensitive. Like to even begin to think, of a situation where someone's a serial kidnapper is a very, very, very scary and very tumultuous like situation. And I see a lot of people talking about it. They're like, yeah, man, we have to do to find these girls. What's going on? They're talking about the human trafficking. I'm not sure what the situation is or what the issue is right now, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff about human trafficking and organ donating, and all that. I don't know exactly what's going on, so I can't speak to those details. But what I can speak on is the other platform that this is being pushed on, and that's woke America. If you're not familiar with what woke is like when black people, they're in tune with their blackness and they're in tune with their community, blah blah blah. So that's been a big wave lately. Those woke and those super centric people. It's not against them because I'm really one of those. I'm pushing the agenda of the culture, of cultural advancement, of chasing those dreams as a black man or black woman. So I'm totally on board with the woke movement. But what I don't like is when people use these situations as quote unquote woke PR. Just something to post to boost their brand. If they're a woke person and they're pushing their themselves online, um, 9 times out of 10 they're posting all the situations that's dealing with the black people and dealing with situations like that, which I don't, like I said, like I don't mind it at all. But what I don't like is when stuff like this goes on and you automatically transform it into what I've been seeing is you automatically transform it to like your own agenda or personal your own personal push, from tragedy. And I think that's more tragic than a white person, as y'all saying, not showing attention to it. You're hindering it if you're solely just doing this for your own woke PR, your own woke advancement, your own personal brand advancement. You don't really care about how you can seek out ways to help the families, ways you can seek out on putting together a search in DC. If you're really about the culture, like you say you're about the culture, or you're really about the woke wave as much. Don't focus on things such as why isn't the media showing the black? Who cares? Who cares? Honestly, I think when y'all comparing it down to black and white in the media coverage, I think I'm not even pinpointing it to this. I know black people do the same thing, but if we're focusing on white and black issues and bringing things to the media, I can honestly say maybe the families of the people, if it's white, black, Puerto Rican, the families of those people bring attention to things, and then the media gets it. If you guys haven't noticed, 2017 is ran by social media, ran by the internet. So news stations might get things late. I'm not saying news stations don't have their agenda. I mean, I'm pretty sure every publication wants the views. Every publication wants, the subscriptions and everything like that. So everybody pushes their unique way of pushing the media, pushing the news out there. So, like I said, if you haven't noticed, the internet runs media. We get everything first. We get everything fast. We get everything right then and there. So by us like tweeting about the situation, us writing about the situation, us posting Save Our Girls, it brought attention to the media. So sitting right here focusing on why the media didn't put it out first is a waste of time. Especially since we have over 62,000 black women missing in America. We're behind on work. So sitting around thinking about, oh, why is this? Why is that? It solely shows that you're only focusing on the miniature parts of the situation and pushing the woke agenda for no reason. It's no answer for it. If you want to do something, go do something actually. No one cares about if the media says something first or second or third. You put the news out there on the internet. Simply put the news out there on the internet. It's going to catch wave. If something that's worth everyone's time, then from there the media will cover it. But stop using situations so tragic and so sentimental to families as ways to just push your woke agenda. And it's an agenda that's not even progressive. So, like I said, it's very binary. I see both ways on the internet. I see people saying, "Yo, we gotta really do what we have to do to find these people. Like this jacked up. Is some human trafficking going on?" Then I see people just, "Why aren't the media? Who cares? Who cares? Really? Like we gotta get it together if we're gonna do this thing. Like I mean, I'm not on one side or the other. I'm not saying the woke lifestyle because I'm with it. Like I said, I'm with it. Let's go. Let's do it. You feel me? Like let's join. Let's do it. Let's make sure our people are taken care of. Let's make sure we're not second, third, none of that. But solely focusing on and solely dependent on the media to break news like this, who cares? We have social media. We put it out there and they're going to follow. We the culture. We put stuff out there. If we're ramping and raving and have a lot of issues with something and trying to figure out where are our girls, the media is going to cover it because that's what everyone's buzzing about. Whatever we talk about, they're going to buzz about. So stop worrying about dumb stuff and stop worrying about stuff that we can't do anything about and worry about the things that we can control as of putting together searches, as putting together social media campaigns to bring out more awareness. All kind of things, putting out tips to be more safe, or to watch your kids and date, all kind of stuff we can do. Rather than sitting around focusing on if the media is gonna put it up first. Who cares? You showing yourself right there. Like I feel like right now we have to really start doing stuff actually. If we're gonna really do this thing, find your way of like I'm doing right now, pushing on radio. Find your way of advancing in situations rather than focusing on the things that we cannot control. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm always sore about things because I really care about y'all. I really care about which and your way of voicing yourself. In America, I'm not knocking that, but I'm just really tired of the woke PR and things just to put up just because you're black and you think it looks good, but you really don't give a crap, to find a solution about it. But like I said, like I'm always torn between these things. So y'all just let me know what y'all think. Hop in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me. And also follow the Shed Digital, not just me, but like I said, man, you guys really get out there and we have a serious issue at hand right now. And I pray for the families of those girls, and I pray for the DC area, and I also pray for my own family in DC. Make sure everyone stays safe. But it's Juice Weston, and I'm fresh at the Shed Digital, and I'm gone.
when these kids go missing. Try to find out exactly what is the problem when we do find them.